So in today's video, in today's episode, I want to be talking about why you should be using case studies over testimonials as a mortgage broker. So many mortgage brokers have lots of testimonials, which is great. I mean, not actually, most people don't. You usually don't do them at all. But if you're really good, you get yourself those Google reviews, you get yourself those Trustpilot things. But the next layer is case studies, and case studies can absolutely skyrocket your success on your business if you do them right. But so many mortgage advisors do not have it, and that's what we're going to unpack in today's episode, how you can use case studies effectively. My name is Ash Borland. I'm a business coach and brand strategist helping mortgage brokers simplify success. Over the years, I've helped hundreds of advisors improve their impact and their income, and I want to do the same for you today. Now, let's define the differences between a case study and a testimonial first of all. A testimonial is a client's story. It is from their own words. They are sharing it. It is what they experienced. A testimonial is purely subjective. It is about the feelings and opinions of your client. And again, can be very powerful. It's social proof. It shows people like you. And that is a very useful tool, especially when you have a lot of them. If you've got hundreds and hundreds of Google reviews, for example, that is going to lead to more business. Of course it will. It also has other benefits like SEO and things like that on Google, but it is a good thing. However, it is, as I said, subjective, meaning that most people might not be able to see themselves in that situation. It is very opinion driven, whereas case studies are objective, meaning that they are facts. They are based on what actually happened. They are your explanation of the story. They are how you helped said client. They are not the same thing. You do want both of them, but they are different. From a marketing perspective, case studies are a lot more beneficial on things like websites. They're a lot more beneficial through your content. They're a lot more beneficial through things like social media because they demonstrate your competence at your job. They demonstrate results. And I think that's something we often miss. Social proof, which is the testimonials, they're very, very good on things like Google. They're very, very good on things like search, where we might not have as much trust in what you do. So other people have used you. That gives us confidence that other people have used you, so we might get a similar result. But the case studies adds the layer on top that we really need. So let's talk a little bit about the benefits of a case study. So the thing with case studies is, and this is like, we'll dive a little bit deeper into it because some people get this a bit confused, is that the great thing about case study and how you structure it and the benefits of it is that you want it to be the customer's journey. This is how you would make it. Okay. And so what you'd want to do is you want it to be the customer's journey. It needs to start off with the challenge they faced. So you need to have some sort of situation, and it's like I said, it's a client journey, as some sort of situation where their life, where before they met you as a mortgage advisor, what it was like. So it was, they were struggling to find the right deal. They felt overwhelmed, whatever the situation is. And you will know, because you will have spoken to the client, that is the beginning. It's the start of the story, and it's where they're the state before they met you. You then can have the solution, and the solution was you and what you did. So the solution is, they met me, this is what we did, da 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 da. So the next part, and this is how you break it into three things. You'll be able to see this on my website. If you go to ashborland.com, you'll be able to go on my homepage, which is my main page. You'll be able to scroll through, and there are straight away, you can see it there. There's tons of case studies on there, and it follows this structure: challenge, solution, outcome. So solution is, what did I do? What did we do when we worked together? What did you do with your client when you worked with them? And the outcome is, what did they get? How did they feel? So the outcome usually can be a bit more subjective. So it can be a little bit about how they felt. And a lot of the time, what you can do with these, how I do mine, is I write my case studies off the back of my testimonials. I get video testimonials from clients, and then from those videos, I write myself a story from those clients to demonstrate what we did. Very easy to do. Challenge, solution, outcome. Very simple to do. All you have to do is create that narrative. Now, if you have that, that is a basic case study. Now, of course, if you have more numbers, facts, figures, whatever it may be, it's fine. But remember, you don't need to always have numbers. It doesn't always have to be that you saved a client money. There can be other things, more emotional, non-tangible things. Things like you helped them feel, they felt more relaxed. They felt it was easy to go through the process. All of these things still add benefit. In fact, they can be way more beneficial than saving £10, £15, £20 a month on a mortgage. And I think oftentimes that's what we do as advisors, is we can focus on the the data, the numbers, the figures, and those things are not always the most important thing. What's the most important thing is whatever the client found the most important. And oftentimes it's not what you think. So remember that you want to, when you're doing your case studies, you want a bit of a mixture of all the different types. So let's talk then about where to use your case studies. So we've spoken about the advantages of them. We spoke about how you do them. Where should you use them? Well, there are key strategic points to use them, and they're a little bit different, as I said, to testimonials. Testimonials is a flood of places to be, so you just want them everywhere. You just want them. Testimonials can be on your social media. They can be everywhere, because they are just saying, I've worked with hundreds of people. That's it. That's all you need. However, with case studies, you want to use them more strategically and in very targeted ways. So one of my favorite places to put case studies is actually on a website, on the landing page specifically, is one of my favorite places. So if you are you've got a page with first-time buyers on a website, and you're helping first-time buyers and you're driving first-time buyers there, first-time buyer testimonials are good and are needed, by the way. You want both of them on here, but then some case studies of examples of people you've helped within first-time buyer situations, brilliant. That's a great way of doing it. And if you have multiple, say, niches and verticals, so you're working in first-time buyer, home mover, remortgage, buy-to-let, whatever it may be, having different case studies on different websites, that is going to be a really good place, a really good start to use your case studies. But it's not the only way. Other ways you can use them. You can use them in your social media in things like stories, as in like Instagram stories, Facebook stories. I love this. They're very good if you want to. You can create content that maybe is 2 or 3 slides that shares the story of a client, shares the result you did for them. The great thing about case studies, it allows the client to see themselves in that situation because you've painted a better picture than normally a testimonial will. And so using these in stories can be a great way with a call to action at the end, like a book to your booking link, like Calendly or others that are out there. If there's a booking link at the end of it, which you can use on stories with the link function, that is another great way of doing it. Again, third way, and I'll just give you 3 today for this. Third way you can use it is on email marketing. So if somebody signs up to work with you, having case studies that are emailed to them before we have a discovery call, and or case studies that come after we've had a discovery call, depending on how long it takes them to make a decision, can be really, really useful. So for someone like myself, when someone signs up to work with me, there's a waiting list. I have a waiting list and I open my coaching up, kind of seasonally, depending on the availability. And when you sign up to me, there is a series of about 8 case studies that you will get over a 6-week period. So over a 6-week period, you're emailed a couple of case studies to show you the type of people I've worked with, so that when we get to speak, hopefully on a discovery call within sometime in the future, what happens is you will have understood the type of stuff that I have been able to do, and I'm able to, so that you can have a bigger picture. This is, again, another layer up, and you can do this on things like Go High Level. Big advocate of using Go High Level. If you want to use Go High Level, there's a link in the description. Love it. I use it for all my business, and a lot of my clients, not all of them, most of them use it. It's phenomenal. So check that out. Link is in the description there if you want to check it out. But that is how you can use it for things like email marketing and funnel building and stuff like that. So for more tips on using case studies effectively and even more to close leads, then watch my video now, which is 3 steps to closing more mortgage leads. It's on screen right now. It's packed with actionable advice to help you convert more clients. Check it out.